Shoes? You talking about kicks? Man, I know I done spent, let me see. Bruh, 10, maybe even $20,000 on shoes in my lifetime, yeah. What's going on? It's your boy Big Feet Charles, and today we're gonna talk about shoes, man. Sneakers, right? It's some people wear just to go to the gym. Some people pay $20. Some people pay $30. Some people pay $40. People like myself, man, I spend well over, I'd say in my lifetime, $10 to even $20,000 on shoes. I've been collecting shoes since I was a little boy. I think I fell in love with shoes around 1998, around the time I was like 5. One of the first shoes I ever saw was this Jordan 13 right here. It's called the Bread 13. These shoes mean a lot to me just because I remember it was a store called Just for Feet back in my hometown in Chattanooga, Tennessee, that had these, and me, my father, my uncle, and my little cousin, we went to the store, and my cousin got them, and my daddy went buy them for me. And since that day, I've been wanting this sneaker. It was like one of those moments in life, I'm like, I'm gonna get that sneaker one day. This next shoe right here is a Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley is another great athlete. He's hailed from the great state of Alabama. He went to Auburn, had a long run in the NBA, played for a couple teams. These are the, if I am mistaken, the CB94s. And this was always just a great shoe to me. I didn't see it a lot coming up too much growing up, but I think Charles Barkley, if I am mistaken, had a pair of these on Space Jam on his, his little appearance. So I done hit you with the Jordan 13, the CB94 Charles Barkley's, and next shoe is the Air Max 95. Air Max 95s, man, like Jesus said, Bankroll Fresh said, dope boy 95 Air Max on. I think this is a shoe, if you grew up in any urban community, it was like really sought after because it was like 160. I know that don't sound crazy now, but like back then, Jordans was even 150. So for a running shoe to be 160, it was just like almost unheard of, man. A great shoe, man, and I love the soles and mines. Great shoe, man. And when it comes to shoes, I shop pretty much everywhere, I try to go to Finish Line and Champs and places like that as much as possible to rack up the points to help me with other releases. But I mean, I have bought off GOAT.com. Never did Flight Club. I'm looking forward to purchasing a few things off StockX if I can, if my money's right. Stores like DTLR, that's why I think I got my Concords, Jimmy Jazz, sneakers and stuff. It's just a variety of places, man, wherever I can get the shoes, honestly. Don't really have a loyalty to a specific retailer. Would I call myself a sneakerhead? I don't know. I mean, I'm highly addicted to like Nikes and Jordans, I will say that. Not really ventured off in too many other brands. Since a little kid, though, I've always had a fascination with shoes. There's on Instagram, it's kind of one of those quotes, one of the famous quotes sneakerheads uses, I make sneaker contact before I make eye contact. Man, it's just, especially growing up in an urban community where a lot of people don't get cars at 16. So your footwear is everything, having a fresh pair of Air Force Ones or on the first day of school, if you got the latest pair of Jordans, it always boosted your confidence, made you think that you can get any gear that you wanted. It was just something about the sneaker game, the kick game. It's just, hey, I've spent, like I said, well over $10,000 on shoes. Am I a recovering addict? Do I need a AA meeting? Probably so, but I don't see myself stopping anytime soon. Maybe slowing down just a little.